Hello my convicts and convicettes I, the Convict, bringing you guys and gals another unboxing. As you can see, we've got a package here. I was kind of thinking of not unboxing this because I've already said what it is, but I thought I'd do it anyway. It might be just a short unboxing. I really miss unboxings, but unfortunately I just don't get enough money coming in or anything like that to sort of keep on buying each and every month or anything like that. It just depends on obviously when I get it. So I guess it's a special thing because it means when I get a chance to get these kind of things, it's quite important and obviously cool to do. So yeah, today we're going to do another unboxing and we're going to unbox this. So it's not special, nothing special on here. But as you can see, it's come from Amazon. And voila, there you go. So what is this? This is a gigabyte. This is a 850 modular power supply. As you can see there, I don't know if you can see it because of the light, but I'll bring it a bit closer. So it's gigabyte. It's a modular 850 power supply. I don't know if you'll see that. Here's the back. Just showing you a few instructions and stuff on the back. So yeah, so I'm not going to take it out of the case as such. Actually I could do, just to kind of show you. But I wanted to get this. I did have I think it was a 650 watt power supply I've currently got in the system at the moment, which is not potentially good. Now, one thing I need to do, and I've done this before because I did this with my monitor. If you've been with me long enough, you know what I mean by monitor. But I have a terrible habit of buying stuff and not really looking into what it does. Or I kind of look at a certain aspect on Amazon, and then it kind of gives you other things that people have bought with that. And then I tend to go with that, thinking, okay, well, if they bought it, they know that fits to that as such. And then you have the problem of, well, it does, but it was a bronze PSU and not a gold PSU, and it's a 650 watt PSU, which I didn't want. I wanted at least some 750, 850 watt power supply. So, with that being said, here we are. This one in particular is a fully modular power supply. There's different versions. There is normal, there's modular, there's semi-modular, and there is fully modular. Or I think it's called modular, semi-modular, and fully modular. The one I've currently got in the system at the moment, the 650, is a semi-modular. Now, what is the difference? Well, the normal standard, bog standard power supply has all the different cables and stuff that go into the thing itself. As you can see, these cables here, if I can do it without the light shining, these cables, all these little cables and stuff that fit into your different motherboard parts or into your graphics cards and stuff and things like that, they all obviously come pre-built in, and it's just like a thick cable that comes out the back of your power supply, and you can't do nothing with it. It's just a normal bog standard power supply. The semi-modular means that you've kind of got the same idea. You have the big chunky boy in the back for the wires to certain components on your computer, your motherboard and stuff. But it also has a section which is modular, where it means you can take out the parts and actually have spare wires, put them in a box, keep them out of the way. This is a fully modular, which basically means it's just the power supply brick, which I'll show you now. There is absolutely no wires inside. Excuse the notification I've just got through as well, because I know that sometimes picks up when notifications come through. So this one now is completely fully modular. Let me turn it the right way around because it's upside down. I'm going to end up dropping it. So as you can see here, so you get the little foamy bit, a little bit of instruction about the gigabyte, about it, and here is the power supply unit, and these are the bag of mashings of cables, the power supply, screws to screw it in, obviously, and then you get this. So this is why this is called a fully modular power supply, because as you can see, it's got absolutely nothing in the back of it. It's just you plug in where you want to plug your things in on the side. Look, as you can see, with the semi-modular, there was a abundance of wires that come out here, and then you've got these as well. This being fully modular means that there's absolutely nothing in, and you can only need to connect wires to it. So what is the point of a fully modular? I hear you cry. Well, a fully modular basically means that you can put in what wires you want to put in to your power supply, and you can keep the excess out so that it's not tangled up with a load of wires. You're not having, it's basically layman's term, because I'm just babbling. Layman's terms, just basically you can plug in only the wires that you officially need. So if you only need to have the cable to the motherboard, to the power supply, and you only need a cable then from the power supply to your graphics card, that's just 2 cables. Then that's all you need to put into this to put into your system. If obviously you have a lot more stuff, like you've got 2 graphics cards and you've got a DVD-ROM drive, you've got a disk drive and stuff like that, then obviously you would then need to have obviously this. You would need to have more cables attached. You can just then search through and then attach what cables you want and put them through. You're not kind of stuck with all these wires with these different connectors and having to hide them somewhere in the back of your case, because of obviously the fact that you can't take them off. They're there permanently if it is just a normal standard power supply unit. If it's semi-modular, again, you're stuck with abundance of wires, but you have that slight alleviation of obviously you can use those abundance of wires to connect to the first couple, and then if you need any extra, then you could just use the ones that you need by plugging them in and then having them. With this, obviously, like I've just shown you, you don't need anything connected at all. You just then go, right, what do I need a wire for? I need a wire for the motherboard, I need a wire for the graphics card, I need a wire for this, that, and the other, and then just take out the wires you need, plug them in, and Bob's your uncle. There you go. Easy as pie. And you just have to use the wires that it gives you, and there's no clutter or anything like that. It's just easy to fit in and install, and Bob's your uncle. There you go. You're then completed. It's easy as that. So pretty simple to do. Pretty simple. Like I said, I wasn't really going to show you too much on this one. This one in particular, I like it because it's got some things on here. Now the rating, that's the only other thing I kind of need to mention. Obviously the rating, as you can see here on this one's rated as gold. Now when you're buying a power supply, if you ever do buy a power supply, you want to go for gold as a standard. Now basically what happens is all these power supplies are tested. Bear with me a second. Right, sorry about that. Just had to quickly go and answer the door. So yeah, it's not bad. It'll do. It's fully modular. It's got Japan capacitors. Don't know what the point of that is. It's got a smart fan to it, so apparently the fan will turn up and turn down as necessary to keep it as quiet as possible. And it's got a single plus 12 volt on there as well. So yeah, it'll definitely work and do the biz that I need it to do. I do need to kind of clear and declutter a little bit on my case as well, because I've not actually done it since I built it. I've never really actually changed out on there. Anything on the back I need to know? No. Dimensions 150 to 86 millimeters, so that should fit. Efficiency, blah 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 blah. All the time. Yep. Not really much else to say about it. So there you go. So hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing. I know it's not a particular special unboxing. For the future of the computer, what I would like to kind of upgrade next, obviously number one's the GPU. I definitely need a better GPU to go inside the system, because I'm running at the moment a HD 7900, and a HD 7700. So they're basically the Radeons. They're both the actual same make, the same make, but they're just different models. One's 7700, one's 7900. And since I actually put the 7700, even though it's only got 2 GB of RAM, and it's they are over 10 years old, these graphics cards, it actually does okay with helping support the system that little bit better when it comes to it. But when it comes to obviously live streaming and stuff, this is where I'm having a few issues. If you've noticed sometimes in videos, my webcam's been a little bit blurred, or gone pixelated, or the gameplay's gone a bit pixelated, and it's due to render lag. Rendering lag basically is where your computer's just not processing, it's not encoding or decoding the image quick enough, so you get like a slight little drop. It's only been like very, very minimal, very, very sort of like tiny ones where it's done like 1 up to 6 or something like that, depending on what game I play. But the fact that it does it, and I have to put my games down to literally peanuts to make sure that, you know, it can try and keep up, is purely because of the GPUs. I have tried CPU to see if CPU would be better, but yeah, I'm not really getting much success from doing that either, with it being a Ryzen 2600, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go before Rio brings the phone in and gets me we call it copyright strike for having music in there. But hopefully enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you're new, and tap that notification bell. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/kappa Convict. So many people who keep saying, I wish you would live stream again. And as you can see, Rio's coming in, and yeah, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? And yeah, that's what he does. He does that all the time when I do my outro. He always goes, for some weird reason. But yeah, don't forget twitch.tv/kappa Convict. Drop me a follow on there so then you'll know when I go live. I will be going live tonight. The time I have suggested is 11 o'clock. I am hoping to start about 10:30, but it depends when he goes to sleep. And like I said, I've not specified the end time purely because it could either end if he gets up and comes down, because obviously he's going to bring the phone down and play music, which is going to be copyright. But not only that, if he comes down, obviously I've got to take him back to bed because he's got to sleep, and I can't play games while he's in the room with me. But hopefully not, and then we'll just stream a couple hours, maybe not as long as what I used to, which is 4 hours. But we might do something like an hour, 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, see how we go, see how I feel. We're going to do it Monday, we're going to do a stream on Wednesday and stream on Friday. Then next week, we're back to normal, as normal, Monday to Friday, 10:30 till 2:30, because he'll be back at school by then. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go. Thank you very much, and bye for now.